Let's first go over our art supplies today. The first is our paper tray, and we have 2 sizes of red paper, 1 black paper, and we have 2 colors for our beaks that are already cut out for you in triangle shapes. And you will also have your glue tray and your glue brush. While you're waiting for a helper to pass back both of your artworks, go ahead and get your messy mat ready at your table. We are first going to begin by creating our birch trees. Make sure your paper is turned portrait, tall like a building. Looking at the size of my paper, I'm only going to be able to cut out about 2 trees. Cutting down the middle of my paper using a wavy line because trees don't grow perfectly straight, I'm going to also nibble the other straight edge and give it a wavy haircut. Now that your 2 birch trees are cut out, let's find out the placement. That's where we want our trees to go in our background. After you've figured out a good placement, turn it over to the back, give some lovely dots of glue. Remember, your brush is like a bunny hopping all the way around. When you flip the glue side down on your paper, make sure you give it a good press and a good massage. Make sure you save those paper scraps from our birch trees because we're going to use them as our tree branches for our birch trees. Cut them to the length that you like, and then when you're ready, glue them down. Whatever you don't glue down, make sure you throw that away in the recycling bin. Using the larger red rectangular paper, not the smaller red paper, you're going to start creating the body for your cardinal bird. Starting from one edge of the paper, I'm going to draw an upside down V with my finger first. This is called air drawing, and I'm connecting it with a round and curved line for the bottom of the body. When you're ready, pick up those scissors using one hand to turn, the other hand to cut. I'm going to cut out the V first, and remember, try and free the shape by cutting off the extra paper. Now I'm going to cut a curved round line, almost like a half circle. If you see some parts of your bird that need some cleaning up, give it a haircut and kind of fix the shape a little bit. Let's make the tail. So going back into our paper tray, find the smaller red sheet of paper, not the larger one, and we're going to cut out a skinny triangle. Start from the edge and cut straight up at an angle and then back down. When you like the shape of your tail, go ahead and place one small dot of glue on the end of your tail. This is where we're going to attach it to the body. Next, let's find a place that your bird would like to be in your artwork. Is it going to be perched in a tree, flying in the air? You decide. I'm going to place mine perched in the tree. So flipping it to the back, I'm going to bunny hop all the way around with my glue brush. And I'm going to flip the glue side down. Remember, don't forget to give it a good firm press and give it a good massage. Let's go back into our tray and grab the black piece of paper to cut out the face of our bird. We're going to be using the letter U to cut out the face. When you're confident, go ahead and pick up your scissors starting from the edge and cut out your letter U. Now let's create our beak. Going into the paper tray, you're going to see 2 pre-cut colors. Use one of these colors to create your beak. If you don't like the size, you can kind of give it a haircut and cut it to how you like. Our bird is having a hard time seeing, so let's give it some eyes. Grabbing a black marker, we're going to draw 2 circles on top of the letter U, and these are going to be our cardinal's eyes. You can even use lines to give your bird some legs and feet if you would like. Now remember, if you want to make your cardinal using different shapes, of course you can. Here's another way of how to make a cardinal bird using different shapes, using the same color paper. When you're finished with your artwork, make sure you turn it into your artwork folder. Go ahead and take care of all your art supplies that you used today, returning your messy mat, making sure your recycled paper goes in the recycling bin, not our paper tray. Check your markers, check your glue box, and make sure everything is nice and tidy.